Testing, testing.
Roseglobalk said test. UAVONLINE said testing.
All right, let's go ahead and get it going, man. All right, there we go. A little quick little live stream before I go to bed. I'll go to bed in like 90 minutes. Less than 90 minutes, man. I had a long day. I did like a 4-mile run. My feet is somewhat okay. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. So I'm gonna do some reviews and shit.
Today on Uncovered.
Are you gonna let me talk or are you gonna keep talking over me? You dragging a kid.
On August 8th, 2024, at Maria Yates School in Madison, Illinois, officer arrested a teacher's aide after she was seen on camera kicking and dragging a first-grade student down the hallway. She barely shows any remorse when confronted, but becomes visibly distressed when she realizes she's going to jail.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Good. Let's go inside and talk for a minute. Is there a 5 on this door for us to get in? Over here. All right. What about this one over here?
It might be one. I don't know what this is.
I'm getting some information that there was an incident that took place today in the hallway. I'm gathering more information on that. But until I do that, which I'm getting now, I need you to sit tight and you're not going to be free to leave right now. But that's what the incident that took place in the hallway with one of the students.
Correct, but what am I being detained for?
I just told you.
What you mean? What you be? You just nigga, you doing Def Jam Fight for New York on a damn kid? What are you talking about?
This is the incident that took place in the hallway with one of the students.
I understand that. I understand that.
So that's why you're being detained. That's why you're not free to go, because I'm looking into this matter.
And this came out, well, I mean, this probably happened like a year or two ago. Matter of fact, yeah, like last year, actually, less than a year ago. But the video dropped 2 hours ago, so damn.
Okay, but for what though? What is? I'm trying to understand what's being investigated.
The incident of what took place.
Right, the incident of what took place.
Yes,
I understand that, but
okay.
what is being investigated with the incident?
The handling of it.
Motherfucker, you just dragged it, Nick. What the hell? these teachers, man, I don't know. Like these teachers these days, man. Man, they be on that fentanyl before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
You feel as if that was appropriate?
To chase a student down to get into class.
And then what happened from there?
I put him in the classroom. He laid out on the floor, but I did put him. I put him in.
Did you drag him?
I had a hand on him, absolutely, and he was resisting. Yes, I didn't drag him. He was on his feet.
And that's what I need to look further into.
Testing.
I'm going to
There
take
you
it
go.
preliminary. It looks as if you drugged him. And it also looks like there was a kick involved.
A kid.
Yes. So.
This is crazy.
So for right now, I'm sitting here.
And can I ask who asked for it to be investigated?
It's involving a kid.
Well, no, I understand that, but I'm just asking. Okay.
District administration.
Okay.
This is coming from the top.
Am I allowed to have my mother?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
She's in the building.
Have her what?
Huh?
Have her what? Like
Have
with
her-
you?
Yes.
No, she can obviously be in the building. We're not going to stay in here right now. I just obviously didn't want to discuss this in front of
I
everybody.
would rather it be discussed in front of everybody else, so I have somebody else witness to the conversation.
Well, there's a big witness right here that's being recorded.
Okay.
There will be another officer here momentarily, but unfortunately, no, not sure. I need to hang the phone up for right now. You are
I
officially
can't be on the phone because I'm being detained.
detained. She's not free to go, but I obviously don't have her in handcuffs right now.
Okay, cool.
She can't be on the phone. Can't make contact with anybody.
I have you on speakerphone. I have Officer Brady here.
I believe charges against this instructional assistant would be warranted. Is that something that you would want on behalf of your son?
Yeah, if he did something to hurt him or something he wasn't supposed to do, yeah.
Okay. I don't
I don't know the full details because I just came to work,
no, I
so I
understand.
haven't got home yet to see my son. When I take a break, I'm going to go home. Actually, I'm going to call my daughter phone so I can try to talk to him.
Okay.
Because he didn't get off the bus until after I'm obviously at work.
Okay.
So I don't know the full details, but I want to know.
But we're at a point now that I think I would be taking her into custody prior to me taking action.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
This is what's getting ready to happen, young lady. You're getting ready to take her into custody. You're going to be charged with at least 1 count of battery and probably child endangerment. I will go over more with what exactly the charges will be when I get to the station. The officer is going to put you in handcuffs. She's going to obviously pat you down. She's going to transport you through the intake process when we get to the station. When you all get to the station, I'm going to finish talking to building administration and district administration, and then I'll be also a parent of the child. You have any questions for me?
See, listen, there's a few type of jobs I would never have. One is a cop. 2, the president of the United States. 3, a teacher.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Excuse me. Working with kids. I would never, man, listen. I would never work with another, man, I don't like kids, man. I mean, I like them, but I mean, like, as far as like being in a position where I gotta like, I don't know, like reprimand a kid like a teacher or something like that or a principal, I just don't got time. I don't got patience for the time when it comes to kids. Now, people like regular, like adults or individuals with like intellectual disabilities, that's a different story. But I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, like teachers are underpaid. They deal with badass kids. Not all of them, but a large number of them. And on top of that, like they're underpaid. Like, bro, like these teachers are making less than 50 grand a year. Man, they gotta decide whether if they can afford milk or a Netflix subscription by the end of the month, man. Like I said, if you like what you see, man, call in 253-900-3255, man. Taking all callers, and like I said, if you want me to play a game, let me know in the chat, man.
So when you go in there, tell her you arrested me too.
I just gotta check and make sure you don't have
I'll
any
let-
weapons or
I'll
any
let you
objects
tell her
that we
that.
can't have.
Having your ID will help expedite this process. Are you good if I get it from your mom?
Not unless you gonna tell her that you arrested me.
You're adults.
I don't care if I'm an adult
Okay,
or
then
not.
you just sit overnight then. I'm trying to help you out, young lady.
I am
But
going to call a lawyer.
hold on. I've been nothing but cool with you.
You
had
barely explained
I did
the
explain to you.
incident to
I
me.
did
You're
explain.
talking about an incident in
That
the
took
hallway,
place with
and
a
I
kid.
asked
Yes.
for more details, and
There
you're
was-
like, an incident in the hallway, an incident in the hallway, an incident in the hallway. I'm
And then-
asking for
then-
more details,
then
and you keep saying an incident.
Are you gonna let me talk or are you gonna keep talking over me?
I wasn't done talking. You were trying to cut me off, but I'm done. Don't worry about it. I'm done.
I explained it was an incident with you dragging a kid. I stated that twice. You know exactly the
After
answer.
I asked for clarification.
Okay, and when I knew that, okay, but when I knew that, I explained that to you.
But I had to ask more.
Okay, it doesn't matter how many times. Did you get the information? Did you receive the information you were looking for? I told you I was investigating an incident that I was informed of. I told you I needed to get more details. So I'm going to ask you this part one more time. Having your ID will help expedite this. Do you want me to get it from your mom, or would you like to sit in jail longer?
Actually, it's in my car. Now I'm thinking about it. It's not even in there. So
You mind doing
my
a lot.
purse is in the car. So
You mind doing
my
that?
car.
Does your mom have access to that?
If she has my keys, yeah.
Does she have your keys?
She might, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know because I let my sisters drive my car, so I don't know if she has my keys or if my sisters took my car.
Okay, all right.
How are you not gonna have your ID on you at all times? Like you just who leaves their ID in the car? Who does that?
You mind live?
Yeah, I was gonna do that anyway.
Okay.
I'll walk with you though. Have a seat. I gotta go chip, okay?
What's happening up there?
During class today, or during the day, 2:45, the student reported to me that a lady in brown dragged him and kicked him. Upon investigation and viewing of the camera footage, we can see on the cameras that she does inappropriately drag the student down the hallway approximately 10-15 feet, pushes him into the classroom,
Hello.
and kicks him. What is she dragging him by? His clothes?
His
and
arm.
his arm.
His arm and his collar.
His arm and the collar.
So the one in the white, is she carrying, or he kind of holding the kid first?
On the leg. He was on the ground.
It looks like he has his arm around him. Like this.
He explained a pain on his elbow. He said that his head was hurting. His response was that because class was boring. So he elopes. He has an IEP. So he leaves the classroom space often. He stated that he left the classroom space because he was bored. However, right before the incident was reported, we did hear a call from one teacher to the person who dragged him to over the walk. She's not assigned to him. I don't know why that call was made to her, but a person called for her to respond to him being outside the class.
Did you speak with your son?
Yes.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he was saying that his arm was hurting.
Did you see him at all?
I haven't seen him. I haven't been home because I had to go to work. So he don't get off the bus until after I'm already gone. So my daughter was there. So he was telling her what happened. When I called, she put him on the phone.
And what did he tell you?
He said that she threw him against the wall. She dragged him in class and then she kicked him in class. He said he don't know if she was kicking his leg so she can shut the door. I don't know if he was not letting her shut the door or what. I don't know. But that's what he told me. So I'm assuming if that happened in the hallway, then pulling in the other stuff, they got cameras. They should be able to see that. But in the class, he said that she kicked him.
Did he say how many times?
No, I didn't ask her anything. She said she was kicking me.
After you get your idea out, you were able to get him on the phone?
He was telling me she looked like a boy or something. I don't know the person. I don't know the name. I don't know how they look. He was trying to describe the person to me, but I don't even know who that is. He told me he was trying to get some water and he wanted to say hi to the coach. And I'm like, but if you're supposed to be in class, you should be in class. But people working in schools and working with people, I'm sure you are trying to deal with kids, not to drag them and kick them. You know, that's...
I mean, obviously, I don't know. I didn't see much of the preceding. What I saw they were standing in the hallway. Your son was another kid, and then I believe it was 3 adults. And they were walking down. They stopped to have a little bit of a conversation. Then, for whatever reason, your son starts to run. As she said, she starts running behind him. She catches up to him, grabs him by like the collar of the shirt.
See, as an adult, I don't know. Like, bro, like as an adult, I don't feel comfortable putting my hands on another person's kid. That sounds mad. For me, this is what I'm saying. Like being a teacher, I mean, clearly I was on the IEP. And listen. In school, I used to just roam the hallways, and not even on no mischievous, devious type of shit. I wasn't like doing. I wasn't doing that to skip class, but it do be getting boring sometimes. Like, bro, sometimes I be sleepy and shit. I be sleepy during the morning and shit, man. And like, I be fucking tired. And I sometimes I feel like just walking around, get some water, walk around the hallways, and then say get back to class. Like a quick little 5-7 minute walk around the school, like one half of the school, and you know what I'm saying, just get some water, say hi and shit like that, and go back to class. it wouldn't take me like more than like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes maybe. But yeah, man, I mean, these schools and shit, man. Kids shouldn't be like in school, like a big ass fucking building, just sitting there for 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about it, man, you there for free. You ain't getting paid to be there. To be real with you, man, everybody, damn near everybody's on the IEP. I didn't take no regular classes. I graduated with an 8th grade reading level education and shit, man. Like, I mean, I'm still in. Listen, I'm still smart. I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the streets or nothing like that, but still, like, man, these schools is fucking bullshit.
The way it appears, obviously, I'm not there, I can't hear, and you see it, but the way it appears, the momentum for catching up to him and grabbing him by the shirt, I think is what actually made him fall to the ground. It's not as if she like picks him up and throws him down or, you know, does one of those motions. I think it was she was running, grabbed him, and then the momentum of her trying to bring him back, he hit the ground based on that. Unfortunately, after he does hit the ground, she doesn't stop with him and just hold him or come right. She continues down the hallway. Yes, by the shirt in the arm area. Get to the classroom, opens the classroom door. She gets to the door, kind of, I'm not going to say throws him in, but kind of swings him into the classroom. She's still on the ground, legs closer to the door. I do believe in it. If he's very observant and aware of what's happening, for him to say that he thinks that he was kicked because she was trying to get the leg in. Because that's what I believe, and that's what I think they believe, that school admin believes too for the initial. But it appears as if there was another kick. I can't tell if it actually makes contact, but just see the leg motion. Because obviously there's no classroom, yes, of a kick in motion.
But even if you're trying to get a kid in class, why are you kicking him?
No,
It's a way she could call the guys, Mr. Hunter, anybody to come help. Like, you kicking him like you're a dog saying get in the class. Like, it's bad. My son is on medication. He got ADHD. I gave him the medication.
Nah, he doesn't need an asshole, but that's what he needs. You don't need, man. You don't need none of that shit. Get a switch to the ass, pause, a belt to the ass, punishment, no electronics, nigga. Don't go outside, no Madden, no 2K, no Fortnite, no Call of Duty, no Warzone, nigga. Cause that's what that happened. Listen, man, listen, they used to say I had that shit. I mean, I like I said, dude. Listen, school is fucking boring. Oh my God, like, bro. Think about that, right? School is fucking boring. It's fucking boring. One more time. It's fucking boring. Listen, you just sit in class. First of all, the seats got no fucking cushion. You sit in like bright ass fucking fluorescent lights. You smell coffee all fucking day. The teachers ain't getting paid shit, so they fraud like they happy, but they're not fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to go home. These female teachers fucking the students and shit, man. Like, it's crazy, man. I'm glad I'm not in school today, especially during around the C19 days 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame the kid, but then again, the kid needs his ass whooped, man. I honestly, I mean, you gotta pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? School is fucking boring. And like I said, man, I would never, man, I would hate to be a teacher. Especially if you got paid. Now on top of that, you gotta get student loans, $90,000, $80,000, sometimes $200,000, just to make $50,000 or less. Yeah, Shorter was fed up, man. She was thinking about all the student loans she had to fucking endure, and man, today she went postal today, man, on a fucking 8-year-old. There that go.
I don't know what time that happened, but I know the teacher was telling me probably after 1, close to 2, it wears off. So I don't know what time he started being.
That was in that. It was
okay,
about
so
1:30.
the medicine probably start wild because he get it. I give him right before he get on his bus. So by the time he gets to school, he kick in and then can last. But you know, expecting him his running his legs, dragging him and kicking him. That's going too far. They are trying, just like I am. I work with people. I work in a nursing home, even at schools, you are trying to work because you got different kind of people, different kind of kids. You do not.
Also, I mean, I'm not the healthiest guy in the world, right? But still, I mean, as kids, I used to eat. I was thinking about this. I'm just spitballing. I used to eat Captain Crunch, leftover dinner from last night. leftover dinner from last night and shit, nigga. I used to eat fucking pizza from last night, lasagna from last night, spaghetti from last night on the morning of school, nigga, and then go to school. I have itis all fucking day. I be tired, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, bro, some of these kids, they diets, man. Be all that red 40 and yellow 5 and red 5 and all that bullshit, all that Gatorade. Oh Lord, like, man, I'm losing weight now. At 30, it's kind of easier now because I'm more mature. But man, back in them days, shit. So like, you gotta think about that too as well. Like, some of these kids' diets be fucking bullshit. So I mean, you send these kids to school eating these sugary ass fucking breakfast and shit. I don't want to eat breakfast home, but man, listen, I eat when I get home. I don't want to eat at work, so.
Drag them. You do not kick them. If they being like that already, you might have to step back for a moment. Not let them hurt themselves, but go get help. They have walkie-talkies, they call each other. So I don't even know this person.
Also, another thing too, right? You know how these schools be turning into the fucking airport sometimes? Like, these schools be having like fucking security walk through security. What's that shit called? Like metal detectors and shit, man. You notice that? Schools be having old ass books from like the 90s and 80s, but like they got brand new metal detectors.
And I don't even understand. Even his teacher, she deals with him. She know how to put under his plate. That's why I love the class he's in. He's on the honor roll now, and he's not running.
That nigga, wait. The nigga has ADHD, but he's on an auto roll.
Not to school like he used to. She know how to deal with him. She black, and she know how to talk to him to get him to do things.
And like I said, she drags him. Like I said, catches him out here. Classroom is back over here. You know, it's a wall there. So she drags him down the hallway. Like she goes into the doorway of the classroom. And everything else is happening here. No, right. So these people I know wouldn't have been able to see this. Now the drag, if they continue to watch, I probably would have saw that, but I can't say for sure. But I don't know what they were doing after they started running. And as far as the people in the classroom, they obviously wouldn't have saw the drag, and she would have saw the kick if they were looking at the door. But again, I definitely don't know what's happening there because I can't.
The same man, why he didn't report that? Why he didn't say anything to the principal?
So that would be a question.
But he don't want to call on me, and my son wasn't abused. I never hit him in the mouth.
Saw a quick glimpse of the video, and I went and stopped the young lady immediately to make sure she didn't leave while I finished getting the rest of the information. And that's when I called you. I was hoping you were going to say, I was figuring you would say you would want to pursue charges on this, but obviously I have to hear that from you versus your son. And when she said yes, she was taken into custody.
So what did she say?
I have not had a chance to. I've only briefly spoken.
And Shorty been sitting in that car for how long? Damn. And Shorty roasted in that. It's hot outside. Damn.
I spoke with her. When I first told her she was being detained, I let her know, being detained, I'm in the process of investigating the incident in the hallway. And she said, well, what incident? Gave her a little more detail, but she is in custody. She is going to be charged, looking at possibly 2 charges. You are going to be charged. You're looking at, we have the charge based on only what we see in the video. So with that being said, you're going to go back in the cell right now. I'm going to call him, and then hopefully fairly shortly.
Dion L. Gamble was arrested following the incident and later charged with 2 counts of battery and 1 count of endangering the life or health of a child.
So I wonder, right? Like, is she gonna be like on the registry list? I think that's like if you do like some freaky deaky shit to a kid. Yeah, I think that might be it. All right, but the next topic though, man. I mean, Brandon, he got thrown to the ground. And that shit, I'm kind of dumb with no jumper. I mean, it's the same shit, just nigga nonsense. I'm cool with that, man. Nick Fuentes, I really don't care what he has to say. Same shit. White, black people bad, white people good, and whatever, nigga. But let's have Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat Legacy. Let's see.
I got the most heartbreaking news of all time. Like, this is literally gonna make or break the cell.
That's somebody's channel. I'm not trying to do all that. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's watch this again.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play.
All right, so this is what. Okay, so they got Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, 4. I don't know why. Because I mean, Mortal Kombat 3 didn't have the ninjas and like the ninjas or like the katana women. But Ultimate had all them Jones. So I don't know why they would add 3 when this is the better. Whatever, nigga. With online play and rollback. Okay, so this is what makes you. This is what's making me want to get the game, because you can play online. Now they did this 10, 20 years, not 20, 10, 15 years ago. They had this for like the PS3 and the Xbox One. They took it away, or I don't know what happened, but they're bringing it back, which is good. Mortal Kombat 1 I didn't like, because I didn't like the whole cameos mechanics. I didn't like it at all. I think the story, I couldn't really get into it. And like, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and I bought the whole $99 joint. Waste of fucking money. I only played it for like 20 hours all together, and I got it the day of it, the day it dropped. Man, that's the biggest. As I'm saying, from now on, unless it's GTA 6, I'm not paying the full premium price. I'm not doing it. Now GTA 6, I'm about to go all out. I'm about to upgrade. I'm gonna get like $1,000, $1,200 GPU installed on my PC for Christmas, and I'm gonna get my PC ready for GTA 6. I'm gonna get the $200 price tag edition. Yeah, I'm about to fucking ball out. Man, listen.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and it's coming out for Steam too, I think, if it says it. PC switch to. No, it is coming out for Steam, because I'm a PC guy now. I ain't gonna lie. I still got my PS5. I wanted to upgrade my, because for some reason I don't know why, but my PS5 I can't stream it smoothly for some reason. I don't know. And once I think it's a GPU. I think like a better graphics card that's way more powerful. We could definitely do that, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and now, I haven't watched Fantastic Four yet. I might have to bootleg it because I'm not paying right now. I'm trying to live under my means right now. Fantastic Four first 6 reviews. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the spoiler review, because listen, I honestly, at this point, it's pretty much the same thing. There's gonna be agendas in there. There's gonna be propaganda. They're gonna have it where the man is either around the passenger seat or the back seat while the woman is driving the whole fucking movie. I'm not really, yeah. So I mean, honestly, I'm the type where if you tell me the ending of a movie and I still want to go see the movie, I'm still gonna watch the movie. I don't really give a fuck. My brother, he's a total opposite. If you tell him the ending, he's not gonna watch it. Me personally, you tell me the ending, 9 times out of 10, I'm still gonna watch it in the theaters, just to see how I would like it. Because the ending is like the movie endings aren't the whole thing in a movie. You still got a beginning and a middle. So I'm in it for the beginning and the middle. You can tell me the whole fucking movie, I'm still gonna watch it just for the experience, for me, and for my eyes and my digesting and processing means and shit like that. So we're gonna get to the whole review. Follow the Cosmout Variety Hour. Follow him. I'm following him as well. So let's go and do it.
Fantastic Four.
And we're gonna speed it up. I don't want to get hit with the Rico.
First Steps is out, and this marks the 4th Fantastic Four film, if you're not counting the one that never came out. And it's no secret that the Fantastic Four have not exactly had the best track record as far as movies go. In fact, I've been working on a worst superhero movies video on the previous 3 films. It was supposed to be out this week, but that's because it was just going to be on Fan 4 Stick, but then like a maniac, I added the other 2 movies.
And another thing I hear about these fucking movies, hold on, go back.
Out this week, but that's because it was just...
As a black man, how would you replacing Johnny Storm with a black man? How is that gonna benefit me? Because I didn't ask for that. Did the same thing with Daredevil, and it's like, bro, don't make Patrice O'Neal said it the best. Don't make white motherfuckers black for me. If he's white, let him be white.
Just gonna be on Fan 4.
Like what's that shit called? Yeah, man. Like, listen, don't be surprised 10, 30, 40 years from now, they're going to have a white Spawn. Or they're going to have a white Blade. Or a white Mr. Terrific. And you guys going to be crying racism. But, I mean, but having a black mermaid is cool. So, like, be careful, man. Because, man, y'all going to be crying the Mississippi River. You wake up at 80 years old and find out Blade is a fucking Irish man from fucking North Connecticut, you know what I'm saying?
4-stick, but then like a maniac, I added the other 2 movies, so the video's like double the length, and I'm gonna be out of town next week, so it's gonna be late. All right, I'm sorry. But yeah, this movie is actually pretty good, so that's nice. I think Fantastic Four First Steps is a very solid experience. I think it's pretty hard to watch this and have a bad time, but like that's kind of the bare minimum of what I expect. Here, it feels like Marvel Studios did their best effort to shave away every impurity from this film. They needed this movie to be solid. And I think that does work, but also, it makes the movie stand out a little less because of it. I will say I love the aesthetic of this movie. I like...
Another thing, too, I noticed with the trailer, they had black kids and white kids, all friends and shit. Like, I don't think that was the case in, like, the actual 50s and 60s. I don't think that was, like, actually, kind of accurate. I think that wouldn't have really happened back in them days. I don't think so, man. That's
the
crazy.
Retro future vibe.
Like, come on, man. Black kids and white kids in the 60s and the 50s? Nah, man. They would have been on the east side of town somewhere doing their thing, and white people doing their own thing on the west side of town. I don't know. But listen, man, my mom was born in the 60s, man. I don't know if that would have been more accurate.
This movie's also...
Depending where in America.
Set completely in its own universe. You're not going to see any other members of the Avengers show up. They're not going to get mentioned. None of that. This is as close to a standalone MCU movie that you're going to get nowadays. And yeah, part of the fun of the MCU is seeing all the things that are connected, but I think this movie is much better for not having any of that. I really like the distinct visual identity, and that plus the amazing score makes the movie look and feel very different than anything else in this franchise. And I also really like that when the Fantastic Four leave Earth, things immediately feel completely different and alien and scary. But what people really want to know is if the characters are faithful. And like, yeah, I guess so. The thing about the FF is that they've been written by so many different people that aside from a few core traits, it's easy to have a different take on them. Some writers like to make them a little silly, some writers make them a little more serious. It really depends. I think if you ask anybody who their favorite character in this movie was, they'll give you a different answer. So I do think that's a good thing. Like personally, I think Johnny was probably my favorite character. He's great in this movie. And he was the one I was most worried about because I think a lot of people can mess up writing Johnny Storm. He has to have a balance of all of his traits. The layman might think that he's just the funny, sarcastic one, but there really is a lot more to the character. I think on a good day, I would say that Johnny is my favorite member of the Fantastic Four, but that's only if you can get him right, and I think this movie gets him right. He has a even 3-way split between being humorous, horny, and heroic, and that is how you get Johnny right. In this story, Johnny has a lot to do, and he ends up being really important. He put a smile on my face, definitely my favorite. I think that Susan is also handled...
Is that a beard?
Incredibly well here. I think that there is a big push to make her a focus in this film. Before the movie came out, I heard that she was basically the closest thing to a main character, and I think that's actually true. She drives the plot, she has the biggest stake in what's happening, and her choices define the narrative. I think a lot of times, writers can tend to just make Sue into the girl character, and they don't really bother giving her a personality or giving her anything to do. This is definitely the case in the old Fantastic Four movies. But a good writer makes her the heart of the family. She keeps everybody in line. She's the playmaker more than anybody else, and I think that's reflected.
Me thinking about it right now, I feel as though Fantastic Four... You have to be a diehard Fantastic Four to really buy into them. I mean, it's like at the beginning of the video, they said it correctly. Like, bro, 4 movies and they all flopped. 3, 4, 5 movies, man, they all flopped. Like I said, you have to be like a stone cold Fantastic Four fan for this shit to really like pop off like that.
Reflected very well here. Fundamentally, I think I could say that this is a Susan Storm story. But then we get to the other 2 guys. And I'm not going to say that Reed Richards is bad in this movie by any means. But I do think Pedro is being forced to hold back a little bit. Apparently, he wanted to do this transatlantic old Hollywood accent, and they made him not do that. It really would have added a fun element to the character, and it would have made him fit this universe. But I think that since they plan on incorporating these characters into the greater MCU, they didn't want him talking funny. But it really feels like he's playing the most standard version of Reed Richards. He doesn't really have anything that makes him stand out. He doesn't really get a big wow moment like a lot of the other characters do. He also doesn't get to use his powers in any weird ways. He barely uses his powers at all. Now, this isn't really bad. It depends on the flavor of Reed Richards that you prefer. This movie is taking a lot from the Hickman run, and this Reed fits that a lot better. I just wanted something a little more from him. I like when Reed is a little freaky, and I feel like they just don't want to make Pedro Pascal freaky. I will say, though, that I do think Ben is kind of a letdown. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, Sue is my favorite, Johnny's my favorite. I haven't seen a single person say that The Thing is their favorite in this movie. I really want to like this version of Ben Grimm more, but he doesn't really have an impact on the story. His voice also isn't quite right for what I imagine for the character, and, like, that's not really a problem. You can change things about a character. You don't need to have him talk like a cab driver from New York. Again, this movie is going for this retro vibe, so why wouldn't you make...
Also, I mean, a quick little unpopular opinion. I don't like the Hulk. I think the Hulk is fucking lame. I just like a big dumb green nigga. I just Hulksman like that shit don't do nothing for me, man. I just random thinking like, I mean, I just every time I hear the nigga talk, man, that nigga be saying this like some caveman shit. I don't
make that an excuse to have the characters talk like that. This is the perfect setting for the classic Ben Grimm archetype. I don't know why you'd utilize this aesthetic and then just make Reed and Ben talk like a normal modern day person. In this movie, Ben is fine, but this is the character that should be more than fine. He should be fantastic. Say that again? I also think a big problem with this movie is that after watching all the trailers, you can see that a lot of content has been cut. A lot of moments and scenes that were shown off in the trailer that I was really excited for ended up not being in the movie. This little scene of Ben and Sue talking, completely cut. The best shot in any of the trailers right here, also cut. Fucking John Malkovich apparently was supposed to be in this movie. He's in the trailer. He's not in the film. It feels like a lot of things were changed. And I wouldn't say the pacing of the film bothered me, but the editing definitely did. Sometimes there are weird cuts. Sometimes I couldn't really tell how much time was passing because characters are wearing the same clothes that they seem to have been wearing in the last day. So you can't really tell what the passage of time is supposed to look like in the story. Now that would normally seem like a nitpick, but if you know the plot of this film, you know that it's really important for you to understand how much time is passing. Again, it feels like the studio did their best to shave away anything that might weigh the movie down. But I would have liked a few extra scenes. It feels like 20 or so minutes were just removed from the story. But as I've been saying, none of these problems make the movie bad for me. At its worst, it's still acceptable. And I even talked about the things I really liked. I think all of the Galactus stuff fucking rocked my ass off. Galactus has the presence required for this story. His scenes feel big, they feel impactful. And the middle of this movie is dominated by a huge sci-fi set piece that I was obsessed with. We've had a lot of Fantastic Four movies at this point, and none of them have really gotten the crazy sci-fi action quite right. But the middle of this movie is just so good. It's fast, it's exciting, it gives all the characters room to shine, all while setting up the threat of Galactus and showing off how cool the Silver Surfer is.
I pretty much got the gist of it. Let's go ahead and I've been hearing this a lot lately. Superhero fatigue. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, man. I'm tired. I'm gonna get ready for bed. You guys have a good night. I'll be back on tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Probably Tuesday. I got a long day tomorrow, man. But you guys have a good day, man.